The picture at wide receiver is changing rapidly across the NFL as players keep signing bigger and bigger contracts at the position, leading to Justin Jefferson's record-setting $140 million 4-year deal that he just signed with the Vikings. And that might be big news for the Saints. I'm Nick Underhill, and you're watching The Dot presented by Matt Powers Auto Group. That Jefferson contract is going to mean a lot to every wide receiver in the NFL, and specifically for the Saints, there's no doubt that is something that made Chris Olave's eyes pop when the news hit earlier this morning. That number changes everything for wide receivers. Now, does Olave go out and get $36 million because Jefferson got $35? Probably not quite, but that means the floor on his contract, his next one, is rising significantly, and that's going to lift the waters for all wide receivers around the NFL. This is really interesting because there are so many good wide receivers coming out in the draft every single year. I think 7 were drafted in the first round this year, and a lot of guys come into the league and succeed right away. Now, for someone like Olave, who's going to be eligible for his next contract sooner than later, he's going to want to argue that he's worth top-tier money, and he has a pretty strong case. He's put up great numbers his first 2 years in the league, and if he does that again this year, he's going to be able to command a significant salary. The Saints are going to have to figure out what it's worth to them, though, and if Olave is the type of player that they want to pay. The good thing for them is they don't have to make this decision right away. Olave has 2 years left on his current deal. Then he has the 5th-year option. And if they want, they could even franchise tag him and play this out for quite a bit before they have to make a decision on what they're going to do with him. But Olave is going to probably try to force that conversation sooner than later. And Drew Rosenhaus, his agent, represents a lot of these receivers that are getting big money deals around the league. So he has firsthand knowledge of how they work, and he can go in and make those arguments. And it's going to be a very interesting atmosphere over the next couple of years, because this isn't something that anybody's probably going to rush too quickly. And they're probably going to have to try to figure out a middle ground on this if they are going to move forward together. But these numbers are getting huge, and this is going to be something that the Saints need to have a plan of action for, because Olave is going to want to get paid sometime soon.